Jeremy here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. We have for today, guys, is a quick CD collection update. I've got 5 new CDs here that I just got in the mail today from Amazon. Last time I did an update was a couple months ago. It's a pretty small haul as well. This is only 5 albums. I've been trying to buy a little bit more music more lately. Finances are starting to get a little bit better, so I'm able to buy a little bit more frequently. And just CD prices are crazy expensive lately, and it's really hard to keep up with like releases and old albums you don't have in your collection and blah blah blah. But the cost of CDs and music in general has just gone through the roof. It's really hard to keep up and spend the extra money on it. But yeah, on Amazon, what I normally do is load a bunch of albums I want in my wish list or on my account, and I randomly just go check it like once a week or maybe more, like once a month, and I'll just kind of see what's at a really good price. And I find on Amazon randomly, like a lot of titles will just kind of drop to like, $13, $14, $12 sometimes. And because they're all ones I want on my list, because I put them there, what I do is I normally just kind of sort them by lowest price to highest, because I eventually want to buy them all. And then you kind of see what's dropped to a really good price. And oftentimes or not, you'll get like at least 3 or 4 of the titles that are like between, $10 to $15 each, which is really good pricing nowadays. Anything under $15 I consider a really good price. And then once I see 4 or 5 of them that I want to buy for around those in that price range, I just kind of buy 5 or 6 at a time, wait another month, see if there's the same thing. Hopefully some of the other titles on my list had the same thing happen. It's just you have to catch at the right time. Oftentimes it'll be $12 and the next day it'll be back up to 25 or something. So it's kind of just luck of the draw and catching it at the right time. But enough of my babbling. I got these for a really good price. All 5 albums only cost me $52 taxes in for 5 albums, and that's really insane, just over $10 each. And part of that reason was they had a Black Friday promo code, I guess, going around. I got sent in my email from Amazon. If you spent over $60, you got a $15 discount. So I just kind of bought 5 albums that equaled about $60 and got $15 off. So I lowered it down to $45 on top of the great prices I already got. And so yeah, I just got off with the steal. So let's jump right in, guys. First album here, the latest album from Graveyard, really good bluesy hard rock band on Nuclear Blast Records. This is their most recent album that came out last year, I believe. I have all their albums now except for the debut. All the records were on Nuclear Blast except for the debut was like a more of a underground label, so it's really hard to find. Very limited pressing. But I'm still on the hunt to try to find the debut. But if you like bluesy hard rock, kind of metal tinges in it, check out Graveyard. Really, really good band. This was actually on a Black Friday sale on top of the deal. So I got this for like $7.50 was the regular price before like the $15 off my total purchase. So it's a really cheap price to start with. So got a steal on that one. Next we got here is one of the best hard rock debuts of all time. I don't know how I haven't had this in my collection until now, but it's the debut Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? Classic album cover. Jimmy only put out 3 albums. I have the 3rd album, which I got through Amazon a couple of last year. So I finally have the debut. Incredible hard rock album, great guitar work, of course, from Jimmy. Purple Haze, Hey Joe, Foxy Lady, Manic Depression, like just so many big songs on this album and a must-have. And this came up on my list at, I think it was about $14, so I jumped on it and added it to my cart. I had to get this in my collection right away. Really good stuff. Next we got here is a 2024 release, the latest from Exhorder. First album in like a couple of years. Last album was Killer. Really good, kind of dirty thrash band. They didn't really put a lot of albums out there. I think they only have like 3 or 4 in total since the 80s. They had a huge hiatus in the middle where they didn't put anything out, but a really good thrash album from this year. Again, through Nuclear Blast Records. I think I got this one for like $11.50. Like before tax, which is a really cheap price, dirt cheap, especially for a new release. So I had to add it to my collection. Next, we got the latest release from Prong from 2023 entitled State of Emergency. This is a monster album. Honestly, this is my introduction to Prong. I heard of them before, but I never really checked them out over the years. And I saw this one on the couple people's year-end list last year, and I checked it out. And like, holy crap, this album fucking kicks ass. It's like a crossover, thrashy, kind of punk elements and mixed in there too. It's just a really, really good album. Every song's memorable. I haven't checked a lot of their older stuff, but this album fucking kicks ass. If I would have heard of this album, you know, when it came out last year, it probably would have made my top 10 year-end last year. It's that good. So I'm really happy to have it in my collection now. And again, I got this for like $11 and change. Really good price. You just gotta be patient on Amazon. You'll eventually get some good prices. And the last one here, another 2024 release, Atrophy with Asylum. One of my favorite thrash albums from this year. Probably my second or third favorite thrash album from this year. Great thrash band out of Arizona. First album in like, what is it, like 25 years or something. They had a monster gap in the middle, but killer album. That's the inside there. Super happy to have this in my collection. I think this one was a little bit higher. It was like $16, but even that's a really good price nowadays for a brand new release. So super happy to get this in my collection as well. So that's what I got, guys. I got Atrophy, Prong, Exhorder, the debut Jimmy, and the latest one, Graveyard. So yeah, for the price I got, I'm super happy, including discounts and everything, just over $10 each. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll have another update for you in the next month or so. And keep it metal.